I think I wanted this in just spot. So go ahead.
No pressure.
No pressure.
I would say flexibility, willingness to learn, great communication skills, and great organization skills, because you'll be managing quite a few things and people and information. So that's what I would guess. That would be my opinion.
I don't think everyone, seeing the thumbs up. Why don't we just take a moment to put in the chat what we think? If we had to choose one or two qualities for excellent leaders, what would we say? What do we look for? Who do we follow? What qualities do we look for?
I would
Go ahead,
add
Charity.
empathetic communication to that. At the top of my list, I would say empathetic communication. And if you have to separate the two, empathy, always just listening with the goal of understanding. Just that, because everything else really stems from that. So that would be my 2 cents.
That's excellent.
I would add like a heart to serve. I think that leaders who are looking to help their group, I think that they accomplish so much more as opposed to having that hierarchical type of perspective. And they're more so thinking about the people. I think that they accomplish more by having that servant heart. So I would add that as well.
That's awesome. And can you just clarify for me, because it feels like a little bit of the female conditioning socialization is to do just that. So can you clarify like what is, like where it doesn't turn into caretaking, but like where it is actually useful?
What I mean about that is more like caring about like involving everyone in the group as opposed to just them having their own perspective and executing their own thoughts only, but really, I guess, catering or caring enough to allow other perspectives to influence what the goal is. Like you set the goal as a leader, but if you disallow other people's perspective, your what you're executing may be limited, you know? And so being a servant would be allowing those people to have a voice as well. So serving and nurturing their thoughts, their perspectives in achieving that grand goal, I think is important. So I hope that clears that up.
Thank you. Yeah. Yep. Ava, do you want to try to capture some of what's in the chat, or do you want to just say, read it on your own? What are your thoughts?
Let me get to the top. I feel like we should do one of those word clouds because it's really good. Curiosity, vulnerability, communication skills, presence, empathy, authenticity. There's a lot of great ones in here. Self-confidence, kindness, generosity. Yeah, I feel like we need to do a big word cloud with
I'll add one more to the already. I'll say the commitment was big when I've led few circles. It was very important to be committed to it. If you are saying the time, you cannot change it. And if you do change it, who's going to lead it if you're not present? So that would be another thing to think about.
That's great. And Ava, because anything more you want to add?
We have ability or the passion to support others, ability to grow team as a whole and individually, transparency, having a vision and allowing others to adapt it and optimize it, empathy, arranger, connector, individualizer, encourager, generosity. So yeah, a lot of great ones.
Great. And I see I've definitely polled a lot of people who share my value of generosity. That's lovely to see. So we have just a few minutes